All right. Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to begin by giving all praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High and His Son, Yahweh Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rachakwidash. Next up, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone who rule well, being a great example to his younger brothers in this truth and the sincere Akim throughout the four winds, pushing His word and our truth, righteousness, sincerity, faith, and diligence to you. I say shalom. Want to get into a quick lesson out around Ratazah, be edified to the Lord's elect, um, centered around, basically, amen, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to allow miracles to happen, man, okay? Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is going to allow miracles to happen, and, we have to believe that, first and foremost, because the times that we living in are evil, man. Okay, we have all these things pent up against us, and the Lord has not forsaken His people, man. Okay, real quick, and I go back to that, but real quick, I'm gonna start off with Isaiah 41:14. Fear not, thou worm Jacob, and ye men of Israel, I will help thee, saith the Lord, saith the Lord Yahweh, and thy Redeemer, the Holy One of Israel. Right? So Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is gonna help us, man. Okay? He call us a worm. A worm is a defenseless creature, man. It does its job. It has a job to do, but ultimately it has no way of defending itself, man. Okay? It's just bait is just for the taking, man. Okay, and that's the state that we are in, that we find ourselves in America, Babylon the Great, behind enemy lines, behind, under the rulership of a tyrant, Esau Edom, the self-proclaimed white man, woman, and child. Okay, children rule over us. These are grown ass men, supposedly, but acting like children, man. All right, emotional. I haven't yet regulated their emotions, man. All right, but that's the spirit that Esau put in. That the Most High Yahweh put in Esau, man. All right, that's the spirit that He put in him, as it says in Habakkuk. His spirit that is lifted up in him is not upright, man. Okay, so we're finding ourselves having to deal with this devil on all sides, man. All right, and that's the curses, right? You go into your want, you go into your enemy for the want of all things. All right, so we got no choice but to deal with this devil. All right, but we understand also that the Lord Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is turning, are turning back the curses from us, and actually putting it on our enemies, man. As we starting to see this kingdom fall, but within that itself, we're surrounded on all sides, man. Okay, all odds are against us, and that is the exact position Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai wants us, man. All right, because we have to totally depend on Him. We don't have anything, no other choice, man. Okay, and we have to put complete trust, faith, and understanding within Him, man, and integrity within Him, man. All right, because this is the only way to escape, right? And I ain't want to get too far deep into it without basically making it full circle, but the spirit is like the wind. But hey man, we're in Jacob's trouble. All right, but we're about to enter into the pinnacle, man, of Jacob's trouble, man. Okay, we see the infrastructure of this man MOTB system is being built, well, is built. All right, and they're strengthening it, man. All right, with all these data centers being put up. Okay, they getting big. Basically finna launch Big Brother on your ass, man. Okay, they finna watch you. They finna Revelation 13 and 16, man. MOTB, the mark of the beast. Came by a sale, save ye that have the mark. All right, and we've gone into it. Starting with the apostles and elders on down to younger brothers like myself. Hey, man, we've broken that down, man. All right. It's not a damn embargo. It's not white women. It's not. It's a sin to take it, but it's not sin itself. But the wages of sin is death, as the scriptures plainly lay out, man. All right. So if you take this, death will be upon you, man. Okay. Because you're not supposed to make an incision in your skin, man. All right. But not straying away from the topic. The Most High Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai will perform miracles in that day, man. All right, I was just trying to paint the picture for you and understand and get you to understand the conditions of the battle, man. You know, understanding that, man, we're in trouble, right? We're in trouble, man, and there's no other way out but through Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai. All right, so we have to believe in that, man, because he's gonna perform miracles, and us even understanding this truth, us understanding the scriptures, being able to break them down, call upon the names Yahweh Yahweh Shai, fast, pray, hope, and believe. All of these are gifts from heaven. All right. These are gifts from Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai and miracles, man, because we woke up out of a dead state. It was a point in time we wasn't calling ourselves Israelites. We was calling ourselves black, you know, African American, you know, but we know, and Jake know it, man, within themselves. The scriptures say you know it. You know that this is not you. You're not black, okay? You know that's not your identity, man. All right, so you going through an identity crisis. So why does identity even matter? Because the people of Jacob, the God of the Bible, has a promise to a certain seed, man. All right? And we can get that real quick. Because, man, we, you know, straight to the point. And this is Paul speaking. Who is an Israelite, you know? And this is why identity matters, man. Because the Most High God of the Bible, Yahweh, Ba'ashim Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, has a covenant with these people, man. Okay? He has a covenant with these people. He has promises made to these people. Okay? And it's a controversy right now of who those people truly are. Right? But we know it, you know, as the scriptures say, our spirit bear witnesses with his spirit that we are the children of the Most High. All right? And we're in that land where They not calling us by the children of they not calling us by the Israel, you know, the name of the Most High that He gave us. But you know, we remembering ourselves. So before I digress, let me get this. This is Romans chapter 9, verse 1. And it reads, I say the truth in Hamashiach, I lie not. My conscience also bearing me witness in the Holy Ghost, or the Ruach HaKodesh. It says that I have great heaviness and continual sorrow in my heart, for I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach for my brethren, my kinsmen according to the flesh. So he basically explaining that he wish he could have been the one, you know, for lack of better terms, but it wasn't his lot. But he's basically, you know, pouring out the fact, you know, he's an Israelite, you know. He said, my kinsmen according to the flesh, man, my kinsmen, right? He said, who are Israelites. We don't have to go into nothing, man. Okay. Jake know what a kinsman is. They say they slain kinfolk. You know, that's my kinfolks. Or that's my kin. But that's what it's speaking about, according to the flesh, according to the seed, right? Who are Israelites, to whom pertaineth the adoption and the glory and the covenants and the giving of the law and the services of the Most High and the promises. So right there, that's why it's important, man. You know, and understanding that in itself, that amen, Yahweh Shem Shai is gonna come through, man. It's gonna come through on his promises, right? So it's important to know who you are, right? We gotta know who everyone is. And through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Shai, starting with our apostles, elders on down, we know who everyone is, man. Right? We know who everyone is, man, according to the Bible, man. We know who the nations are, right? And we understand that the Israelites can come out looking like these other nations, right? Because the Lord said He's gonna, you know, basically sift the house of Israel through all nations, man. Okay. Where wherever Jake go, he mingle seed with the women of that nation, man. Okay. And some of these people can come out looking like the other nations, man. Okay, and they dealing with their women as well. All right, those genes can get sort of washed out over time, but nonetheless, that spirit and the seed of that person is an Israelite, right? So it's important. But you know, getting back to that, which brings me to you know, the point of the lesson, man. You know, the Lord actually having miracles happen, man. Because we in the times where, hey, the Lord is gonna redeem us, man. The Lord is gonna redeem His people, okay? And it's gonna be a rough transition, okay? It's not gonna. These Edomites aren't just gonna hand over the kingdom, man. Okay, this place, things gotta happen. All right, prophecy, which I was speaking to someone yesterday about prophecy, man. That's the spirit of Yahweh Shai, man. Okay, and we understand that through prophecy that this place is coming the fuck down, man. That the Lord is getting ready to redeem us, man. We just gotta hold fast to what we have, okay, and believe in the scripture. So things are gonna get tough, but the Lord is gonna perform miracles, miraculous things, man. Okay? John 14:12, verily, verily, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he also do. And greater works than these shall he do, because I go unto my Father. You know? And yeah, man. He that believeth, man. And we understand that only the ones that's gonna believe is the elect. And that's what these videos are for. That's why we do the videos, you know, to make our calling and election sure, right? To give diligence, to make our calling and election sure, all right? Because in these times, you understand more and more, man, that, hey, man, ain't nothing else worth it. It's literally nothing in this world that's worthwhile, okay, that's actually worth building upon, man. It's not. Because the Lord is about to, man, the Lord is about to fucking destroy it, man. So everything, the scriptures say that Esau shall build, he shall build, but I shall throw down. You know, speaking about Esau, Edom, his kingdoms. So he's building, you know, on his land or whatnot, and this is his jurisdiction. It was given to him. And you want to build something here? This man has his claws wrapped around the whole fucking world. It's going to fall, man. Okay? It's not going to prosper. Because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai sanctioned it. Okay? He the one that gave the orders for it not to happen, man. Because he said he's gonna throw it down. And we're seeing it, man. Okay? He said, let the mighty man come up. Right? Let the mighty man come up. And that's what's going on, man. All right. Verge of World War III popping off. All right, we it's coming quickly, man. All right, these peace talks, they talking about peace talks, and sudden destruction coming on upon these people. They literally bombing these people talking about peace talks, man. Come on, bro. Man, you better open your eyes. You know, I'm speaking to myself first and foremost. You know, but you better open your eyes. This shit is going down, okay? So all this going on and all this happening, you know, America's gonna turn into a dystopian theme, for lack of better terms. A dystopian theme is gonna become dressed up to this place, man. All right, because they're gonna have these chipping centers. The Lord's gonna be having these troops over here. The Lord's gonna be having all type of curses, plagues going on. So, man, hey, it's just best to believe, man. All right, we have to believe and have faith, and one of these things is just believing in miracles. You know, the lesson, believe in the miracles. Let's just believe in the miracles, man, because Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shai is about to do some great things, and there was plenty of great miracles in the scriptures, man. The Lord was phasing through walls, teleporting the prophets, to feed another prophet. You know, stay on course. I can pull these things, but I got an example right here. This is Acts 3:1, and it says, "Now Peter and John went up together into the temple at the hour of prayer, being the ninth hour. And Salakia, and a certain man lame." All right, and he said it was lame. It means he couldn't walk. You can look it up. Limp and feeble. It says, especially of an animal, unable to walk without difficulty as a result from illness or affecting the leg or foot, lame. Okay. Yeah. So he couldn't walk. So from his mother's, he says, a certain man lame from his mother's womb was carried, whom they laid daily at the gate of the temple, which is called Beautiful, Yapa. Right? It says, to ask alms of them that entered into the temple. And he was asking alms, basically. We can pull that. We can look that up too. It says gifts, right? Money or food given to poor people, right? Alms, right? So it says to ask alms of them that entered into the temple, who, seeing Peter and John about to go into the temple, asked in alms. And Peter, fastening his eyes upon him with John, said, "Look on us." I'm trying to get the next verse. Hold on. It says, and Peter, verse 4, and Peter, and fastening his eyes upon him with John, said, Look on us. And he gave heed unto them, expecting to receive something of them. Then Peter said, Silver and gold have I none, but such as I have but such as I have give I thee. In the name of Yahushua HaMashiach of Nazareth, rise up and walk. And he took him by the right hand and lifted him up, and immediately his feet and ankle bones received strength. And he, leaping up, stood. He leaped up, man. So it was one of them, like he got strength restored. And he, leaping up, stood and walked and entered with them into the temple, walking and leaping and praising the Most High. And all the people saw him walking and praising the Most High. And they knew that it was he which sat for alms at the beautiful gate, Yapa gate of the temple. And they were filled with wonder and amazement at that which had happened unto him. Wonder and amazement. So Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to fill the elect with wonder and amazement. And the people are going to see it too. Okay? You're going to glow in them times. You're going to be good in them times. Because everybody had the liberty to receive this word and this correction. and to hold fast to what they had. Everyone been given the opportunity to receive it, but hey, they understood it not and despised it, man. All right, you ain't understand. You despised it. You rejected it. So Yahweh Shem Yahushai is gonna fill his elect with wonders and amazements, man. Meanwhile, you gonna be filled with torments. Right? Because it says, and then shall they dwell in torments, they that despised this word, man. Right? They not gonna see no miracles. If they do, they gonna see it happening to the elect. And they're gonna get jealous, man. They're gonna hey man, they're gonna know that they fucked up, man. They gonna know that they fucked up, right? So it says, and they were filled with the wonder and amazement at which had happened unto him. And as the lame man which was healed held Peter and John, all the people ran together unto them in the porch that is called Solomon's. Beautiful, man, right? Greatly wondering. And when Peter saw it, he answered unto the people, ye men of Israel, why ye marvel at this? Or why look ye so earnestly, as though by our own power or holiness we had made this man to walk? Right. It says the power of Abraham and Isaac and of Jacob and the power of our fathers. Right. Our fathers been trusting and believing in Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. You know? He says, seek ye the old path. So us as the children, we have a real responsibility, man. Okay? We have to serve the Lord. Leviticus 25 and 55, man. You ain't got no choice, man. Right? So it was through the obedience and discipline of Yahweh Shem Yahushai, man. Hey, the Lord gave them the power to do that, because they called upon the name. They gave the credit in the name of Yahushai of Nazareth, Mashiach of Nazareth. Stand up and walk. That's what he said, man. You know? So it says the power of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, the power of our fathers, have glorified his son Yahushai, whom ye delivered up and denied him in the presence of Pilate, when he was determined to let him go. And you spirits are back today, all right, with all your kinfolk, you know, because y'all gave up Yahushai, man. Literally. Y'all gave him up, right? The Pontius Pilate was he didn't see any fault in this man and in Yahushai, man, and was determined to let him go. He didn't have to see no fault in him. Y'all tripping. But hey, it was you niggas, 2/3 of you niggas, man, sitting back talking about some killing, basically. Y'all wanted Barabbas. Y'all wanted young boy. You ain't want Yahushai. And you been like that. Right? But ye denied the Holy One and the just, and desired a murderer to be granted unto you, and killed the Prince of Life. The Prince of Life, whom the Most High have raised from the dead, whereof we are witness. Man. And you can go ahead and read that whole thing. It's a good read, you know. And it said, I'm gonna read verse 16. It says, and his name, through faith in his name, hath made this man strong, whom ye see and know. Yeah, the faith which is by him hath given him this perfect soundness in the presence of you all. It was his faith. And I'm glad I read verse 16, because that's what it's boiling down to. Faith in the miracles. And I think that's what I'm going to entitle this lesson. Faith in Yahweh Shai, faith in the miracles. Because the Lord can do way more than heal, man. He gonna do greater works. We just reading the work. It's gonna be greater works than that getting done. All right, but that was a great work right there. But it's gonna be even greater ones in these times, man. Especially with the name Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai being preached throughout the earth. Because it's being resurrection, that vibration being resurrected within the earth, man. All right, which the Lord has always had a remnant, but it's stronger now, right? Things are happening now, man. This word is going out, and things are happening, man. That's a bro, that's a miracle right there. That's a great work prophesying, and it's happening. Come on, man. It's not given to everybody to see. It's not. It's to whom it is given, as the scriptures say. It's for the elect. Let me get one. I got one over here. You know, because just getting involved. We talking about miracles, man. Even the day-to-day things that the Lord deliver you from be miracles, man. Okay? So when the Lord starts to manifest miracles through his men, right? Which could possibly be you. Then you'll very well understand, man, that it was what? Your faith. But this is 1 Corinthians 10 and 13. There have no temptation taking you but such as is common to man. No temptation, man. Everything on this earth is someone's going through it. Someone has gone through it, been through it, right? And there's even worse situations that some people has not even gone through, but they got through it, right? It says but such is, Salakia. Let me just start from the top. It says, there have no temptation taking you but such as is common to man. But the Most High is faithful, who will not suffer you to be tempted above that ye are able, but with the temptation also make a way to escape, that ye may be able to bear it. And that's a daily thing. That's a daily thing. All right, Yahweh B'Shem Yahweh Shai will have something on you for a while until you until he make the way for you to escape. Okay? He said, but he ain't gonna put nothing on you can't bear, man. Right? You can bear it until that escape come. So hey, stop bitching, basically. If that's what you're doing, stop it. Stop complaining about the downside of all the shit. All right, that's just the effects, all right, of the world that you're living in, man. These demons and everything. The Lord has given us the keys to elevate out of that shit. The spirit, the understanding of these scriptures, man. Being grateful, being merciful. The Lord is merciful. Being obedient. Having faith. Believing in the miracles, man. Because if you get to just harboring on all the negative, you can bring yourself down into a very deep ass hole. I'm talking about one you not even noticing. Like, damn, man, what the hell? I'm in a fucking hole. But through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shimi Al-Shai, you can get the hell out of that motherfucker. Because there's 1,000,001 things, infinite amount of things for you to be grateful about, and to be happy about, to be in good spirits about, man. Right? Let me grab a description. I'm gonna close out. This is Zechariah 9:9. Rejoice greatly, O daughter of Zion. Hold on. That's not the one I think. Let me see. No. That's not it. It said, Those Lamentations, definitely. Oh, I could have called that off the top. Man, this is Lamentations 4:22. It says the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins. So we have a lot to be rejoicing about, right? It says rejoice. It says, hold on, it didn't say rejoice. It says the punishment was capitalist. Oh, daughter, that's not the one. It's another one. It says, I rejoice and be glad, oh daughter. Yeah, that was it. But it ain't say rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Zion, but it says the punishment of thy iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion. He will no more carry thee into captivity. And that's what we're dealing with now. We ain't gonna ever be carried into captivity again. This is the last captivity. This is the last time we'll ever have to deal with a society like this and deal with a people like this ruling over us without being able to properly respond to threats or to anything anti-Hamashiach, right? The Lord is gonna deliver His people, man. All right, and set the kingdom of heaven up upon the earth and put these goddamn heathen, these goddamn heathen nations into captivity, man, in a proper place. And according to Obadiah 1:18, man, the nation of Edom will be completely wiped off from the planet Earth, man. All right, they're gonna be uprooted. So there's a lot to be glad about, man. Okay, Esau, Edom, his kingdom is fallen, and the Lord is gonna repay unto him the recompense. He's gonna repay unto him a vengeance, man, for the controversy of Zion. That's a lot to be rejoice and we're glad about, man. Be grateful about, man, because the Lord has given us this understanding. All right, He ain't gonna leave us here for another 100 years. You know, another 100 years of captivity. All right, the Lord is breaking this devil down now. All right, He said, "Hey, I come quickly. Hold fast to what thou hast." I'm gonna close out with that one. Hold on. He says, "But that which ye already have, hold fast till I come. And he that overcometh and keepeth my works unto the end, him will I give power over the nations." Let me get that too. I come quickly. Here it is. This is Revelation 3:11. "Behold, I come quickly. Hold fast, which hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown." And that man, when it says that no man take thy crown, you know, that begins with you. The first man you need to worry about taking your crown is your damn self. That old you, that damn zombie. You got, man, the water y'all about Shimon shy for the Akim. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I got this from them. Hey, you got to be right there by that shovel. You got to be right there by that Salak. You got to be right there by that grave site. You know what I'm saying? Because that old man is a zombie, man. Okay, this motherfucker this is the flesh we talking about, right? It's contrary to the spirit. So you got to sit there by that grave, and you got to sit there with that shovel when he pop his head out. You got to knock his ass across this shit with the quickness, with all your strength, really. Knock his ass back down, man. You know, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shemiah Shai, you got to do that though, man. That's the only way to do it. But the point of that analogy is just being on top of it. That's it. Being on top of yourself, because you can fucking trick yourself out of position. The Lord willing, this was edifying. I'm going to close out giving all praises, honor, and glory unto the Most High and His Son, Yahweh Bahashem, Yahweh Shai Bahashem, Chodash. Next up, double honors to the apostles and elders at Great Millstone, real well. Shalom to the hopeful elect, Abba Bar. Shalom.